Welcome to D22. We're your co-hosts, Seth and Kyle. Now sit back and relax, because we've got you for the next 22. I'm thirsty all of a sudden.
Yeah, I was like...
Interesting.
Planned it. What a better way to start the podcast than with silence.
Did you know that there could be loud ways to drink beverages?
This is a podcast.
Yep.
And it's, I won't lie, it's been in pretty high demand. Right?
Yeah, it's up there.
A lot of people have been, like, screaming for it.
Like, I can hear him from Kyle's house.
Yeah.
And he lives far.
I mean, but not, like, really, like, 5 minutes away from me.
Next door. Somewhere in between.
I'm a really slow walker, so it takes me 5 minutes to get to his house. Yeah. Just District 22.
Yeah, we thought we would just start it out a little easy, because we're new to this.
Because we're easy.
Any calls?
The best part is if someone's listening to this, because we're filming this as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So we both stop and look at the camera. But in the podcast, that won't go as well.
Yeah. Just a little heads up, though. If you're listening to this, you're missing out on a lot of visuals.
Yeah. But, I mean, don't stop listening to this.
No, for sure.
Because it's a lot easier to set up the podcast than it is...
For sure. And if you're on a drive, it's legal.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I love that we're looking at the camera more than we're looking at each other. It's like we perform or something.
Well,
when was the last time you performed?
Me?
Yeah. Not on for one of our things.
For one of ours. Last time I performed was on stage. I played Lord Farquaad in Shrek the Musical.
When was that?
That was 2015.
2015.
Yeah, dude. It's been a hot minute.
It's 2019, Seth.
Oh, man. It's about time to start another show.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I've been missing it. We need to broaden the horizon a little bit.
Baby? Job? Family?
Life? Oh, yeah. All those.
Right?
I mean, like, one of those things for sure, if not all of them.
He's not going to say which one.
Yeah.
But one of them.
Life is one of the best things that's happened.
You're not wrong. She's great.
Yeah, she's pretty. Your wife's pretty cool too, though.
Yeah, she's chill. She's so busy all the time. She's a busy lady.
With them cheerleaders.
And I feel like with Tegan, I think she just like handles me. She just puts up with me. I know we love each other, but like I just ask like so much. Like, hey, can we use your house? Hey, can we do this thing? Hey, I'm gonna come over. Okay, we're gonna do this thing. I'm gonna steal Seth for the night. Like, and she's just always like, yeah, we'll do it.
She's happy that we're actually
doing stuff.
Yeah, we did a big talk, and now we're doing a big walk.
Ooh.
And
moonwalk? No, I can't moonwalk.
No.
Can you moonwalk? Like, can you really moonwalk?
In my head, I can definitely moonwalk.
In your head,
I'm better than Jackson. Too soon? Was that too soon? Or is
no.
Oh, because he's...
You peaked on that one, for sure. But that's okay.
We were looking at a monitor for those audible listeners.
Yes.
So, Kyle.
Yeah.
It says this is our first podcast.
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about the roots of D22?
Oh, jeez.
You want to do that?
Like, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get in there. Let's get dirty. Let's roll our sleeves up. Let's hash this thing out.
Break a sweat, maybe.
Yeah, just,
oil and grease on our face.
I almost said run the bases, but...
Let's run the bases. Did you hear that cricket?
Yeah, so it's got a chameleon that if you're watching, you can maybe see.
It's at the top right.
Dude, she's pretty green right now.
She's pretty calm. She knows she's on camera.
Yeah.
Her name's Rango. Thought it was a boy when I bought it. Sticking with the name.
Yep.
Regardless. Yeah. How far back in the roots do we want to go?
I don't know. I mean, like... Because we've been doing stuff... Like, District 22's been growing for a while.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if you talk about the roots of District 22 itself, that starts back with Kenny But if you're talking about like the passion of filming,
Oh, freaking. I mean, for those of us within the group, yeah, freaking, we were kids. You and
Yeah.
I were doing stuff, and
Yeah.
did we do stuff? We did stuff in junior high, right?
yeah, my freshman is 9th grade. Freshman year.
Yeah.
That's when I first met you, actually. I was in a musical, Honk the Musical.
Honk.
And I was the ugly duckling, and we had a character, what was it, like get sick or something? And so you filled in for him.
Yeah, literally the night before.
Yeah.
The day before, the freaking director reaches out to me. I'm pretty sure it was the day. Was it the day before? I think it was the day before. It was like a week before.
It was a week before.
I love how you were just going to like let that slide. You're
No.
like, yeah, I'll let Kyle embellish that a little bit. I'll let it go.
There were some doubts, for sure.
It felt like the day before. That's for sure. Because I had to learn like, it wasn't like a full song. I just had like a verse.
You had a full musical number.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I'm not. You are like very musically inclined.
I mean,
He's known as the songbird of our generation.
the song Wallaby is probably a better word for it. Like the Wallaby sings.
And he moonwalks too.
Yeah.
He's
all fours.
He's a performer.
I mean, preferably.
So yeah, but finish your story.
But yeah, the teacher was Mr. Zog.
Yeah.
Andrew Zog, if you're listening.
I doubt it.
But
I'm
anyway.
really interested to see if we can hear those crickets. Because I can hear them.
They're in the other room.
Yeah. Anyways,
goodness. Anyway,
that'd be
so-
funny because then every time when we're not talking, you'll hear
You'll hear
crickets.
crickets.
Literally.
Anyway, so yeah, Kyle got roped in to play this role, and I guess he had done a show already with Mr. Zog previously that same year, and so he knew him pretty well, right? If I remember, I wasn't in that show, so I didn't.
Yeah, I knew that. I was in his class, and so he was just like, "Hey, I think you can do it. Will you do it?" And I was like, "Okay, this is my moment." I had a much higher voice back then. I don't have a very deep voice right now.
I mean, like, but there's a difference.
But it was like, we're off on a wild goose chase.
Oh my gosh, you remember the song?
That's it. Literally, that's it. That is it.
I don't remember any of my songs.
Sure you don't.
I'm just different. That's all I got. So,
I'm sorry you had to hear me sing in the first episode.
Yeah, me
that
too.
is not gonna.
Gosh,
no, you can sing.
We'll harmonize.
1, 2, 3.
It sounded like a
Nailed it.
fly.
We're going for a fly.
Harmonition.
Anyways.
So that's when I first met Kyle, and like during.
Is that seriously when we met?
Yeah, that's the first time I remember you.
I mean, like, we probably had seen each other or whatnot, but like, yeah, you're right, dude.
Because that was my first like real like. I'm gonna actually show all my friends that I can perform. That show was like my first big. I'm out in the open. But
so you could say you were an ugly duckling before, and that show was
I
you
still am
turning into a swan. He turns into a swan, right?
Yeah, like what's her name in the Swan Lake?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, her.
Jennifer Lopez, right?
Love Hewitt. Jenny
Jennifer Tatum.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, she was also in Clue, I think, right? She was in Clue.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, that old black and white film. I remember.
Yeah, the black and white film where the guy he falls down in a comet.
Nosferatu.
Yes, exactly.
Oh!
Yeah, and it's like, he is looking at you, kid.
I am the Godfather.
Yeah.
That movie about the swan.
So, that's when we met.
Yeah, and like Kyle was pretty active in performing. Like really active. I was like, I like this guy. I'll hang out with him. And I had a video camera and I brought it. And I don't know if you had one at the time, but
I think I did.
we thought it would be fun to just make little films like during performances behind the scenes and stuff. And
They were freaking weird.
they were the worst.
Yeah.
We thought they were going to be big though.
Did we?
No.
You maybe did.
I had my doubts later. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they were, I mean, they were on VHSs, so I mean, like, that shows how old
And then for our parents, who are probably some of the only people listening, they're like, yeah, old VHSs, whoa. But seriously, we're getting older.
That
That's
hurts.
its thing.
There's some gray hairs.
So that's the origin of us making stuff together.
Yeah, the origin of, basically. And then we were in high school together.
Yeah.
And we had a few lead roles in there.
Yeah.
And then...
we left high school.
Yeah, we did.
And didn't talk to each other for like... how long?
5 years?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Me and Kyle kind of went...
Because it was 2009 is when we graduated.
Uh-huh.
And it would have been after 2012, 2013.
After I got married.
No way.
Oh, wait, no. The video.
Yeah. Dude, maybe.
Yeah, it was after I got married. When we shot that one film.
Or you were in the process? You were like engaged during the film? I don't know.
Pretty
Anyways.
close. It was like 2015, I think.
Jeez.
Yeah.
6 years.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
We figured out ourselves.
The weird thing is the amount of stuff you did and I did within the 6 years that like, because in my mind it's just, high school and then when we started doing stuff and that's all that happened with you. But that's not true.
That's true. I did a lot of stuff.
It's crazy.
I did shows. I was a dental assistant.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I was a dental assistant for like almost.
And wasn't it
2 years.
like a like Spanish speaking dental?
They had a lot of Spanish speaking kids there. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I was basically pediatrics, so I worked with kids, little Spanish kids sometimes.
That's
so,
crazy.
Yeah, side of Seth that really. There's side of Seth, But yeah. And I will say this, and I think I can say this for the both of us. We are very different people than we were.
Oh, gosh.
In high school.
I'm sure, once again, everyone... well, no, maybe not everyone listening to this. We've met a lot of people since starting D22.
It's true.
But we have also used a lot of people from our like high school days. Mm-hmm. But yeah, different people. I want to do this. I was thinking about this because we kind of talked about wanting to bring like this up. You can choose whether you go first or I go first, but like choose like 3 or 4 words to describe me in high school, and I'll choose 3 or 4 words to describe you in high school.
Oh, fuck.
Because I want to know I know what I think I was like, but I want to know from
high school Kyle,
an exterior, like outside looking in. And be brutal if you need to be brutal.
This is tough.
Honesty. Honesty's the key.
Yeah, it's just the words I use could mean so many things.
Dude, doesn't matter. That's the best part.
Okay, the worst person in the world. I'm just kidding.
The worst person in. Okay.
No.
You do. How about we go back and forth? You do one, I'll do one. You do one, I'll do one. And we'll do like 3. Okay. You want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You first.
I was gonna say one, but it'd contradict the second one. I'm going straight for the hit.
The gruel.
A little cocky.
Little?
A little cocky boy.
Little?
Just a little cocky boy. I was about to say confident, but I was like,
Nope.
It was
Nope.
There was definitely confidence, but then it went past that.
Yeah.
At times too, and there was times where it wasn't. Like there were times where I feel like you were kind of like, okay, I need to back off.
I'm a human being.
But there was also times where it was like,
there's a spotlight on me no matter what.
I'm the coolest.
Yeah, I was a bit of a man whore. No doubt about that.
Okay, so cocky.
Tall.
Gosh.
Frickin'.
But like, was I?
I mean, like, you're talking all high school, right? Okay, how about this?
I was tall senior year.
Growth spurt.
Yeah.
As one word.
Yeah.
Because it's like night and day.
Oh, sophomore, I was a little guy.
Yeah, it's like Jekyll and Hyde,
Junior year, I was like, ow, I'm growing.
Yeah.
And then senior year, I was tall.
You were twice the man that...
I was tall. Well, I mean, like, I was elongated. I was still super skinny. That's me.
Yeah.
My social media tag is @theskinnykai.
That is
know.
Accurate. Pinpoint.
Follow me.
Don't follow
Everyone
me.
that's listening to it already does. So, okay. Growth spurt. Funny. I'll give you funny. I'll throw funny in there.
That's
for
not
sure.
fair.
You can say the same thing.
Okay. Fart. No, funny.
I was a smelly guy. I was smelly.
Kyle.
We both were funny.
I think we played off of each other really well.
Yeah.
I mean, at least at the first year of high school.
Yeah, because it's interesting. Like, yeah, we started out, and then like as high school went through, we both just had like different
interests,
groups, and friends.
Yep.
And so, yeah. Okay. So we both got funny. I'm growth spurt. You're cocky. One more each.
That's tough.
I know. I gotta find one. I know that there's gotta be one. Skater shoes.
I still wear them too.
Big old white skater shoes. What brand was your brand? Etnies?
No, it's DC.
DC.
No, I had some Etnies too.
You did have
That's
some Etnies
right.
at one point.
I did have some Etnies.
And they would like, it was the classic, and it was definitely just the time.
Yeah.
Because it was skater shoes for everyone. And it was just like, you could just flip them off your feet.
Yeah.
Like, with precision. So, yeah.
Dang,
skater
oh
shoes.
my gosh.
That's for sure one.
Gosh, I don't even know. Okay, so I want to explain this one.
Nope, you have to say it, and then you can explain it.
Two-faced?
Ooh. Yep.
Is that a good accurate?
Ooh. Dude, that's so good.
Okay, cool.
That, like, I was like, I wonder what he'll say, and you said that, and I was like, oof. But, yeah. I want to hear your explanation of it for sure.
I remember, because I was a little high school sluffer, and we were on a peer support group team.
Oh, gosh, dude. Well, then, okay, yeah.
And Kyle and I were the president that year, but of that team.
The senior year. Oh, gosh.
That's the one I'm referring to.
Gosh.
So my junior year, I left. I got kind of expelled for the year.
I love how you said kind of expelled.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a thing. I think it's very black or white. It's kind of like you did or you didn't get expelled.
Anyway, so I got transferred over to another school for the rest of the year because of my lack of attendance. And so my dad was working at this other school so that he can keep a closer eye on me. So I was coming back to Woods Cross the senior year, and it was like I wanted to be back on this peer support team. It was called Impact.
Okay, yeah, I just made a connection. Like you.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, no, you were expelled junior year.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go back at the end of senior year?
Different story. Because
Okay.
you're talking about
Yeah. Okay.
suspended.
Oh,
Senior
there we go.
year.
Okay.
Anyway, so I was coming back and I had to it was kind of like an intervention in a sense when I came back and wanted to be a part of Impact. I think it was you and Shay were there, but you were overly
In junior year or senior year?
from junior year to senior year. I
Oh
think
my
it was.
gosh.
Do you remember this?
Tell me, because I'm not really.
I wonder if I'm
No, I'm not.
filling in holes.
No.
Anyway, so Kyle, I knew, little Kyle,
Yeah.
was the Kyle I remember, and then I'm coming back
Yeah.
senior year, and just giraffe Kyle, basically difference. And he just had this aura of I
Oh gosh.
own
This realm.
I don't know how to put it.
This
That sounded like a
department.
douche. Yeah.
No, dude.
Yeah.
If I was
This belongs to me now, and you have to earn it.
if I was a douche, say I was a douche.
But it's water under the bridge, and I don't care anymore.
No, we're totally no.
But yeah.
I totally forgot that was a thing.
Do you remember that though?
I think I don't remember the conversation fully, but now that you're saying it, it does
So the two-faced thing that I'm getting is after that I was dedicated, but then you had sloughed
But then
almost
I wasn't.
every day of senior year. I was like, well, this is kind of two-faced.
Yeah.
So that was the two-faced thing.
Oh my gosh, dude.
But the suspension thing,
Oh, terrible idea. Terrible thing he just
go
did.
back. But the suspension thing was I had hacked into a teacher's computer my senior year, and we were rehearsing for dinner theater. And it happened like the day before we opened. And I got suspended. I got caught and suspended for hacking into a teacher's computer and changing my grades. All from like D's to A's.
I don't know how it happened.
I just turned in some assignments.
I just, a lot of extra credit, I guess.
So I got suspended and was told I can't do any of the performing arts for the rest of the year. And so that's when Kyle was asked to fill in the blanks for all the things I was performing in. Basically.
So if anyone, the moral of the story is Kyle's not first string material. He's backup. I'm a backup fella.
Here's the crazy thing though.
That's the truth's truth, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not trying to humble brag or whatever. Very few things do I feel like I excel at. I will admit I can pull things off. I can character sing.
I'm nodding right now.
People don't listen to my singing voice and go like, "Oh my gosh," but they go, "Yeah, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, good song."
You're a stage performer.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
So
you can put on a character voice pretty well. Nothing wrong with that. Here's the crazy thing: the way I met Kyle in school is almost an exact reflection of the way that I left high school, that I left school. Because
we came full circle.
Yeah, Kyle got roped into a show because someone dropped out. Then my senior year, Kyle got roped into a show because I dropped out.
And then that was it. And then we didn't really talk.
For 5 years.
Yeah.
6 years.
And then we were doing a little video for another thing.
Yeah, a little promotion.
We needed an actor, and I was like, I think I got someone.
I know Seth.
Oh.
How the F?
That's 22 minutes, folks.
Oh, guys, you'll have to find out what happens next.
Yep. That's our podcast. We're ending 22 minutes every time.
That's the rules.
So, we love you.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Ciao. Play us out, phone.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Oh, my
Tap,
papers,
tap,
yeah.
collect.
How was your business meeting? It was good.